Hi, I'm Cynthia.
And I'm Chris.
And we're the Hanier Family.
And for those of you who are new here, welcome. Let's enjoy some great music together.
Yeah, so what do we got for our Goonies this time?
Today we are going to do death.
That sounds really bad.
Yeah. This is a band from Detroit, Michigan, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
All black, if I remember correctly, and punk.
Okay.
Yeah. Punk their way. I remember seeing a quick short video about them, and they talked about everything and, you know, the fact that they didn't get a whole lot of attention, even though a lot of people said they were great. And, you know, they were interesting for sure. And they became legend over the years because they toured and stuff, and, you know, they had resurgences here and there, stuff like that. So we really wanted to know who they were.
Yeah. We haven't heard of this band before, and I mean, we're always interested in finding out somebody new that we haven't heard of.
Absolutely. Now, the two people who have asked for this are SPK Design and Ogum 5.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, we were always kind of sort of interested in getting involved in this. Like I said, after watching that little short video about them, I was like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
And I never, put it in my head to, start listening to the music. I'm not sure why.
I don't know.
But I'm interested now, and we're interested, and we're going to figure it out. This is a song called Politicians in My Eyes. Yeah, I wonder if it has anything to do with the state of affairs of the time.
Yeah, really.
I wonder how it relates to today.
Yeah.
Because things haven't changed.
Or, well, they haven't changed much.
They just, changed the names of the politicians.
Yeah.
So let's just get into this right now. This is Death with Politicians in My Eyes.
1, 2, 3, now! They get along, politicians in my eyes. They could care less about you, they could care less about me. As long as they are put in the place that they want to be, they're always wearing false smiles like they go with the style. Politicians in my eyes. Always trying to be slick when they tell us that they're responsible for sending young men tonight. We have waited so long for someone to come along and correct our country wrong, but the wait's been too long. See the way they lie on TV. Trumpet daddy can be a better man than you see. But when the decision comes, that's when they have all the fun. Politicians in my eyes. They're always trying to convince us like we don't have the sense. They look just like kings and queens, but they do real stupid things. That they you to trust in them because you're their biggest friends. Politicians in my eyes. Reaching out, shaking hands, making friends and other plans. Some will rise, some will fall, some won't even answer calls. Look ahead, see them fly, see the twinkle in their eye. Politicians, tell me why can't you hear the people cry?
This is amazing.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with his whole thing that he's talking about.
very much.
Every single word he said, I agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
And it fits perfectly with today, of course.
And unexpected, honestly.
Yeah.
We've grown tired, all of us, of the politicians.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen some of the fiasco going on in Canada at the moment. It's a mess. But yeah, it's
Canada,
everywhere, though.
US,
It's everywhere.
England.
Yep. They're all having a weird time with politics right now. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
And-
Everywhere you look, it's terrible.
And the right person comes along and says, "Oh, look at what they're
Right.
doing," or "Look at
Yep.
what they're doing."
Yep.
And it always ends up being that person who's going to most definitely cause the most trouble
Yeah,
if
no
he
kidding.
gets into power.
The people
Who's saying
pointing
it?
fingers, yep. The people pointing fingers are the ones I suspect the most of being the problem
Mostly,
most of the time.
unfortunately, the people who are in power now are pretty much just corporatists. They do whatever.
They all are.
They do
right
whatever
now.
the corporations and the big business people and
Yeah, and
money
who cares
interests,
about
their
us?
their donors are more important to them than the
Yep.
people they represent. And,
Exactly.
And so they're bad. And then when the other people who are in power, who aren't in power, they get a sense that we're not happy. They start pointing fingers.
Yeah. So that they can try and keep us not happy. And maybe we'll vote for them and forget
Yeah.
what they're all about because
Well,
they're worse.
In the meantime, they don't have any policies to fill the gaps of the policies that we're not getting from the other guys.
Right. But
It's as simple
anyways,
as that.
we shouldn't get too deep into
But
that.
I'm not saying what side is what and who's
Right.
doing what. But honestly, when it comes down to it, we are dealing with one side that doesn't want to do anything to upset their constituent, to upset their donors, forget their
Right.
constituents.
Their donors.
And the other side who wants to get into power to not do anything to help their donors
Right.
or but their donors. Sorry.
Right. But anyways, we should
Yeah.
finish this one. It's so good.
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. That's what we've always been dealing with since the 70s, obviously, or earlier.
Obviously.
You know,
Yeah.
nobody cares about us.
No,
We need to find politicians
that actually
that
care.
actually care about us.
Yeah.
Because that's why they're there.
Exactly. They're supposed to be
Anyway,
there for that.
I've ranted enough because this kind of stuff makes me crazy, and it's been making me crazy for months.
Yeah. But we should get back into this song. It's fantastic.
Yes. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut it off. It wasn't much of a solo. It was just kind of them belting away.
So let's musically, that was amazing.
Yeah, really, really great. These guys really, they're tight with each other. They're not tight with a click track, though.
I wasn't gonna. I honestly wasn't that enthused at first about listening to this band when I heard the name of the band.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're fantastic.
They're really good.
They're really, really good.
Yeah. Well, the political message they had was definitely
Well,
on
yeah.
the nose.
Yes.
Music wise, these guys are really good at what they do. That you can tell it's only like a 4-track that they recorded it on, and they perfected it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
They didn't have a click track. They didn't this is amateur style recording at its best, for sure.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Definitely enjoyed that one. Definitely would love to hear more. Honestly,
absolutely.
this band is fantastic if this is what they do. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I said, they didn't have a big budget. They didn't have any real money, but
Yeah,
they put this out and it was so well done.
it is.
I imagine it was.
Yeah.
I imagine it was mastered to sound even better than
I would imagine
the original.
so.
But
It sounds fantastic. Really.
but again, done on a 4-track for sure. You could tell. I mean,
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It was so well done.
It really was.
A good band can be on a 4-track.
So thank you very much for that request. It was, of course, definitely appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.